Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right-back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did zonal marking better than this guy.
It's come to nothing. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's fabulous. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And the counter is on. It's Xabi Alonso. Messi. Oh, super ball. Oh, well played, well played. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And they can counter here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Floated through. Beckham. Oh, it's Van Basten. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's played through for him. Beckham. Van Basten! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Ball driven towards the far post. Beckham is there, and he can pick it up. So we're still where we started right now. Turan. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Alonso caresses it through. And this is Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ambitious ball here. Nice interception, well timed. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking to play him in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Always onto this.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Now it's Platini. And this is Van Basten. And it's Van Basten. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Crescer! First blood drawn. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Crescer, he gets big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, it's Van Basten. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Crescer, up he goes! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso. No, again there's no way through. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Oh, just skips past his man. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Neymar. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Cruzeiro clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Neymar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
That pass isn't the best. Mbappe does well to get it back. It's loose, and there's a race for the... And a chance! It's a goal! Brazil are back in business. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create an...
And Shevchenko! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nicely weighted ball. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
It's a promising position. And this is Rooney. Fired deep towards the back post. And that has been knocked clear. Beckham, quality ball. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? And this is Van Basten.
That's good play from him.
And he's lost his man here. And he shoots! Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get on the end of this? Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Busquets. It's a pretty loose pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi looking to get on the end of this. Beckham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rooney. Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Threads one in. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That is good alertness. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Van Basten has got himself a free kick.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 6, camisa 23, camisa 12. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 14, camisa 4, camisa 97. Substituição em andamento.
Petri.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
No, that's been intercepted. Yeah. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Rafael Leao. Yeah. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Cruzeiro can always...
Jogão, marque em play, jogaço. Valeu, Marquinhos, valeu, brigadão, cara. Jogão mesmo, hein?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements over...
Oh, shooting chance! Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has not gone well. Cannavaro. Now, can they get him away? Shevchenko proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a throw. Van Bouten. Quarter of an hour played. Cruzeiro still without a single shot on target. Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Caceres. Rizzico. Knocks it into space. Dembele! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Neither of these two want to come off second best, and they're quick to get it back. Flamengo applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Pass somewhat off target. Cannavaro. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And this is Shevchenko. Nesta. Makaleli. Some good persistent defending here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, bang on target.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Busquets. Can he finish? Goal! Cruzeiro! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Cruzeiro have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Cruzeiro are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's a shot. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that should get the job done. Decent progress down the left. Looking to go deep. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rijkaard. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Cruzeiro sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Basten, well timed, excellent interception. Conte, and here's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kante wins the duel this time. And it's Del Piero. Flamengo disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, perfectly measured that. Bergomi. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they win it back again. Platini. Now it's Shevchenko. Busquets. Nesta calmly anticipates. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
He's going for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Makaleli. Busquets. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dembele, out to the right. He's got away. And the shot! Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. And he's being shifted off it. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Rijkaard. Strokes it back. Cáceres. Vieira carries the ball down the right. Zico threads one in, and he's in on goal. He's had it taken off him. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And smartly reclaimed. Busquets, and he's had it nicked away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And here's Dembele. He could be in here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Van Bouten did incur the wrath of the referee. Zico! The man is a genius of his generation. He's got himself an absolute peach. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Substituição em andamento.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Chips it through. Tries a shot! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Crescer go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And here's Zico. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice physical challenge. Driving on and making good progress. Floated through. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. The final 5 minutes. And here's Dembele. Del Piero. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Conte. Busquets. That has ended up in no man's land.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's a nicely shaped ball. Platini is on his own. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Cruzeiro presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Goes for a shot! And again the keeper stands strong. And there goes the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram.
Shevchenko!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Del Piero. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Probing pass. Lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Van Basten. Oh, just skips past his man. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
It's full on! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And he's being shifted off it. That's a cute ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Busquets. Van Basten. Still goalless at the moment. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Michel Platini. Oh, that's superb. Is there any support? He might not need it. Can he finish? That's another chance. And he thumps it clear. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack too.
There's the shot! Goal! Crescero! And Crescero take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Terrific header! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Crescero are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that has put paid to that. Tries to play it through. He's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with the corner, they're first. He's got full. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Danger averted for now. Roberto Carlos. Out towards the flank. Oh, no joy this time. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero tries to pass it through. Van Basten goes direct.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Passing nice and neat. Shevchenko! Gerrard. Roberto Carlos. And it's Del Piero. Great defending, strong and determined. Van Basten concedes a free kick for that. And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Crescero really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Crescero sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Forlan knocks it into space. Turan. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now that looks a decent ball. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Defending was strong and firm. Van Basten. Shevchenko. Now Platini. And it's Bale. Turns back here, probably the best option. Vieira. Cruzeiro are 2 up early in the second half. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pass somewhat off target. Van Basten might just make this. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale. Decent chance! Goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he can clear it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Roberto Carlos. Aimed in towards the centre. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's beautifully weighted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Cruzeiro clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Looking for options for movement. He has found a way through. Del Piero, and Del Piero! Oh, it rattles the bar. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 12, camisa 7.
Gerrard wins the duel this time.
Camisa 97.
Busquets.
Camisa 11.
And here's Aubameyang. This is Messi. Knocks it out wide. Showing good feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Khan gets it away and claimed it back swiftly. And it's Michel Platini. Nicely weighted ball. Platini!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has been clubbed away. Platini. Busquets goes steaming forward.
Cruzeiro really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Cruyff in acres of space out wide.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Rijkaard. Busquets played into space. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Cruzeiro can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Flamengo have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep...
And Cruyff! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Cruzeiro are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Primeira. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Beckham. And it's Michel Platini. Now it's Busquets. Roberto Carlos. And that's aimed into the middle. Maldini attempts a clearance. And it's Michel Platini. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Floated through. And he thumps it clear. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Cruzeiro are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's having a shot! Now
Salve, Huguinho! Salve! Tudo bem? E aí, você tá bom?
Busquets. Here's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a lot that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get
Não, cara, aquela que eu te mostrei. Dá pra Brastemp. É quê? Brastemp não vai. Mas a máquina não. Thiago ainda tem ela. Thiago ainda tem ela. Brastemp?
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's Bale! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Bale can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Shevchenko. Beckham. Busquets. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Crosses it in here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Opts for safety. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Shevchenko. Some resolute defending there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Sane ready to try one.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Shot a goal! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. so smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. So, what can they come up with here? Van Basten. Sané has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He came in hard, very hard. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Van Dijk. Nesta. And it's Rodri. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Platini. That's Busquets. Bale. Shevchenko looks to get on the end of this. Rodri. No way through. And it's Michel Platini. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Rodri. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. And the action is back on the way.
Cruzeiro really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Nesta. Thuram. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Bale. Oh, easy pickings there. Busquets. Shevchenko. Well, that is one way. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Great chance here from position A1.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not...
Beckham! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's been caught now, and a chance! And it's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Cruzeiro give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Roberto Carlos.
Cruzeiro are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Bale, very much a man of this moment. Always onto this. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Now he's off and running. Rodri. That has ended up in no man's land. Cruyff. Now it's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Nice looking ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Goes for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Good ball, good take. Nicely weighted ball, and he whips it in. Van Bouten tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini. And the keeper's got it again. And it's Sané. That's a shade optimistic. Primeira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And this is Shevchenko. Bale.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to pass it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Bale. Primeira. Busquets. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. That's a good ball. And the shot! And he hits the net. Back to within one. Interesting. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And yes, it's him again.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And it's with the keeper.
Camisa 10, camisa 17, teremos uma substituição.
Crescer are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Thuram. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Maldini. Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. Shevchenko is herring after that one. Rijkaard. That's good vision. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Crescer may have thrown this away at the death. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes, spot chosen, spot hit.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! Deep into injury time! That's the end. Crescer were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways.